Morning, guys. It's Saturday. I got a day off. Yes. The wind day yesterday is disrupted my work. Shame. So I can stay at home and do some more stuff. So today, what I'm going to do is, I've got an amazing guy I've met who possibly will have some some coping stones for me. He's got a load left over, and also a massive shout out to I don't want to mention any names, guys, because obviously I don't want to tread on anybody's toes if they don't want me to mention any names. But there's also a really nice lad that's texted me about the Backy house, about the Backy shower supports. He reckons he might have an actual custom-made stainless steel one for the Backy house shower, like a support. So he's going to send me a picture of that later on, and he might want to do a trade. I don't know what that means. But yeah, wife swap. Oh, I don't know if you guys will be up for that. But anyway, what we're doing this morning is, so I'm hoping to go up and get those coping stones later on. I am slowly running out of things to do until I get my window. Stupidly, I went to phone Cotswold Coy last night at 4:01 p.m. They close at 4. That's just sod's law. It's decided to hoof down with rain today. That's a Royal Marines word, hoofing. So they love it. That means like really cool, like hoofing. Oh, that's hoofing, bro. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the Easy Pod behind me down there. Don't look at the mess of my garage. It is an absolute carnage pit. But we're going to work on my Easy Pod so I can get that QT pond up and running correctly, because obviously I had to I trimmed the Easy Pod's pipe. Yeah, so it's not as easy as just turning those pipes around. I've actually cut it, and now I'm not quite sure how high that pipe should be. I'm just eyeballing it. So yeah, I kind of think it goes up to just underneath the top of the grid. I'm hoping I'm right. I'm going to see if I can find a video of one online. And I know there's loads of nice people out there that will send me a video of theirs, but it's probably going to be too late by the time I get that. Still a little bit windy, guys. But let me spin you around. Yeah, so if you can see, that's the pipe there for gravity. And what I'm going to do is extend that up. I think I've got enough pipe. I don't know. I might not have enough pipe, Who knows? Let's have a look. There we are then, guys. So what I've done there is I've just extended it with a rubber boot. Because I don't know exactly how high to put it, I can actually move that one. That is, it moves up and down, so that'll give me a, well, I can adjust it then. Another quick tip on these guys. I'm no expert on Easy Pods, but I know when I got this, it fit like a bag of spanners. So what I had to do is I was losing a load of K1 micro from right around the rim there. So what I done is I put sort of like a flathead screwdriver there and tapped it all down, so it compressed inside the plastic molded ring right at the bottom. Okay, so that'll stop it all from coming out of there. And also what I found is it was coming out of this as well. So what I done is I just drilled some holes there, and I've put 3 zip ties on there. So it is absolutely solid and there's no gaps whatsoever anywhere. So yeah, that's a good tip. But like I said, if you tap this main ring down, it sort of sits flush onto the floor. When I had it, it was up and it was just everything was coming out. It was all right shit show, to be honest. But now she's going to be running like a champ. So that's modified again now. I'm going to put it back on. I'm going to get that K1 micro back in. One nightmare it is getting that in again, but let's do it. Another amazing product, guys, is this. It's for carp fishing. It's made by a brand called Ridge Monkey. Check them out. They are absolutely fantastic. They've got some really, really nice bits of kit. But when you're so obviously this is just used to sort of like scooping up bait and stuff, but it's got the drain holes in the bottom, so if you have got wet media, all the water sort of runs out and you've got that. It's hell of a bit of kit, and for the price of it, you're talking, I don't know, like a £5 or something, or maybe a £10 max, because they're not cheap. But what a piece of kit. I can't stress enough how much I've used this. So here we are, guys. It's working like a charm. I don't know whether it can go a bit higher or not, but that's nice. That's okay, nothing wrong with that. And what I've done as well, I've just come across, you know, like that kind of, you know what it is, some sort of like bendy pipe thing, but it's a 4-inch, but I'm going to see if they've got a 3-inch in B&Q, and a couple of those are quite good, because then it's going to be flow now around the pond. And when I get the skimmer going as well, yeah, shouldn't be too shabby. Pretty good, isn't it? Right, guys, just got a little trip up the valleys in Wales, because someone I know, good lad called Steve, had some black, well, natural slate flooring for me. So he goes, listen, I got loads of it, I don't need this much, I've got enough to do the floor of your new pump house and all around the sides of the pond. And I was like, are you sure? So anyway, popped up there, just come back, been about 3 hours to be honest. It's kicking on in the day now, but just been to B&Q quick, got some more compo and stuff, so I'm determined to do the floor in there today. Hey, why not? I left my pond, my QT pond, fill up when I was away. It's working like a charm. Look at that flow. Look at the movement in that water, boys. So, yeah. So, not too shabby there, guys. Just dropped the top of my skimmer in there, but it is where it is. Yeah, so that looks like it's ready to go. Nexus is okay, apart from, forgot to put that on, dope. And luckily, Steve had a Nexus. Steve had an Easy Pod down there as well, so I did have a little look at what height that tube was inside, and believe it or not, it was bang on. So yeah, that's pretty cool, guys, isn't it? Gives me a bit of flow. Nice. Right, bit of Coke. Coca-Cola, by the way. Drugs are for mugs. So let's get this on, and I'll show you exactly what Steve has given me, bless his little cotton socks. So I've got a load more sand in there, but check out this, guys. Wowzers. Look at all of that. Guy is an absolute legend. Well, you know, it's not very often, I'll be honest with you guys, it's not often I get given a gift. I'm normally the one buying the gifts or giving the gift. So, well, that was a nice little gesture. So thank you very much, Steve. I'll try to get these slabs down today. God, I look rough, don't I? Oh, God, I hate getting old. Whatever. There we are then, guys. So we got some 300 squares, 6x300s. What's it, 6x900s, I think, and a couple of 600x600s, and an offcut. I'm gonna get rid of that little bit of rubbish there now, and empty the floor here, give it a good sweep out, move the big blue for a second, and well, I may as well do this. Still waiting for all of this to go off, see guys, so limited to what I can do really, and it's a shame because I got the day off, so got to do something. We'll get this done, I think. Oh, guys, this is turning into a late night. I don't know what time it is, but it's just about getting dark. 6, I guess, something like that. But progress is sweet. Let me spin you around. I can't thank Steve enough for this, you know, spare slabs, so he calls it. Yeah, amazing, cracking. Let me show you. Right, so excuse the dust on them. Oh yes, and I've matched up there, and I've matched all of those down there. So they are black, guys, when they're all cleaned up. Wowzers. What can I say, guys? Now she's coming on, isn't she? Yeah. So they're quite sharp on the outside here. I'll run my angle grinder over them at some point. I have beveled the edges slightly, but like I said, I'll get my angle grinder on you before I bed them in properly and give them a good old reach around, round in kind of thing. But yeah, this floor is cracking, isn't it? I've still got 2 big slabs there, so I don't know. I might, if I've got enough, I might be able to put, like, just do this section here. So when I take this off, I might be able to take the timbers out and replace them with them. Look, pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. So who knows? I'm sure I've got enough, to be honest, because I've got a couple of smaller bits there as well. I'll measure that in a minute. It doesn't look much more than 900. So anyway, yeah, that's cracking, isn't it? Just got to give that a nice little sponge in again in a minute. But what I've got to do now is I'm going to try to stick a bit of render on this because I've got a load of muck left over. So waste not, want not. Let's get in there. Woo! Okay, I'm knackered, guys. 1 piece of toast and a Burger King. Not enough calories for one man for one day. So I'm going to go and walk the dog now, guys. Call it a night. It's about 7 o'clock. But over the moon with the progress. Wowzers. Yeah, got another half day on it tomorrow before I pick up my missus from the train station and the boy. So I'll finish rendering one side here. It's only stuck on pretty rudimentary that side at the moment. Leave it go off a little bit and then I'll scrape it back. It's really tight to get in there, guys, so I had to fill up a massive void down the bottom. So yeah, tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll clean all of that out before it goes off hard. I'll clean these flagstones on the floor to get everything off. I'll get a bit of Scotch-Brite in you, and yeah, we'll bring those back to black. It's a song, isn't it? Anyway, so let me spin you around. Everything looks grey at the moment because it's dusty, but yeah, you know, quarantine pond's done. Even the floor's done. Wowzers. Coping stones are done. I'm just waiting on one thing, guys. I'm waiting on a one of my subscribers messaged me or commented about the heater not knowing if it's on or not, and he told me to get a bird thermostat controller. I can't remember what it's called, but it's about 29 quid. Amazing, really good bit of kit. So you plug it into the mains, you plug it into your heater, you put the probe in the water. If the water needs heating, the heater comes on. So, and it'll tell you, it's got a little LED that'll go on. So let me spin you around, guys. I'm pretty chuffed. So again, all dirty at the moment, but I've actually pointed what I wanted to do. Yeah, guys. So we've cut the copings to go on there. I have laid all the floor, which is fantastic. I have cut all of the stones, the coping stones across the top. Like I said, they're a little bit sharp, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Thank you very much, Steve. Can't believe it, actually, mate, to be honest. Thank you very, very much. So I'll come in tomorrow, get on my hands and knees, scrub these up. The compo would have gone off pretty well in the insides then. So it's amazing, isn't it? All ready for my Japanese bar. Yeah. Very, very nice. And obviously I've whacked some muck on that side, as you can see down there. Look at all the crap on the bottom. Don't worry about that. I'm too tired to clean it up tonight. That'll be easier to clean up tomorrow. Yeah, nice. So I've got a bit of compo to put in there, but remember now, this is all going to be tiled all the way through. And I'm thinking, because I've got those left, I think I mentioned it just now, I might exchange those bits of timber. Who knows? Not particularly bothered about that. I could even do like a nice runway down there, so, you know, cut it around the drain. Bosh. But I think that's going a bit too far. Anyway, I am absolutely stoked with that. It's bloody lovely. Right, guys. So you can see it's dark. I'm starving. Take the dog for a walk. Oh, I don't think I've got any dog food for her. She might have to have a Big Mac. I'm only joking. I've got some raw mince for her. Thanks for watching, guys. Steve, thanks a lot. I can't thank you enough, to be honest. It was worth the hour to get up there and the hour to get back. Winds were still pretty horrendous today on the roads, to be honest. And a lot of people need to do their driving test again. Not gonna lie. Anyway, apart from that, guys, yeshy mish.